Hi, welcome. And we thought it would never come, but it is day 24 of the uh, Advent Crystal Calendar. And with me today, I have Alex. And Alex is a former Tarot student of mine. She's also studied a lot of other stuff. And she was really excited to get involved with this. And she got the last slot. So
Yay.
we are going to go to the box and see what stone 24 is. And we were messing with the stone, so I pulled it out of focus. Okay, this is door 24. And this is a stone. Everybody's going to go, it's what? And oh, dear Earth Mother, we are all thankful to our Mother, the Earth, as she gives us all we want, need for life, even this stone. She supports our feet as we walk upon her. It gives us joy that as she continues to care for us, as she is as she has since the beginning of time. To our mother, we send greetings and thanks, and we are thanking you for this chert. And
Chert.
it's been cut like a little flower. And this is the definition of chert. Chert is formed out of a biological sedimentary rock. In other words, this chert was at like the bottom of a sea or a lake or somewhere, and um, uh, gravel kind of fell down on it and biological stuff, and it became hard. And this has a Mohs factor of 7. Chert was used to make tools. It does a lot of things flint does. It also, there's certain cherts that are used as fire starters. Now, what does chert do for us uh, besides being a microcrystalline quartz is what it's called. It's compacted. It also, chert improves our sense of humor. It has a very calming influence, helps redirect energy, and its stone is protective and healing. It aids in memory. Oh, come over, back over by me.
Yay.
Yay. Uh, and helps us find lost items. It's the first stone we've gotten that does that.
Oh, nice.
Chert possesses standard gem abilities. Um, it can do shape shifting, fusion. When it's forming, it can go through bubbling, shape shifting, fusion. It has an agelessness. It has a gravity shifting. It helps with photokinesis. It actually, sometimes you'll find other gems stored in the chert because it falls to the bottom of the lake and then it's a gem that's there. It's almost the superhumans uh, of stones. And besides the silica that it makes up the vast majority of quartz, Chert's is the second most prolific mineral, stone, whatever, on our planet. So it's a great stone. And now we're going to come back and we're going to talk about Chert, and it's Chert. And what do you have to say, Ms. Alex?
Well, as you know, and we talked about, I was very surprised because I was not familiar with chert. But I've read a little bit on it, and I've also heard your definition. And I just think like every stone that you've pulled out so far is so apropos for the particular individual that you invited. So
Mm-hmm.
first of all, I want to thank you for inviting me. I really enjoyed the whole series, and I'm enjoying talking with you as I have enjoyed your tarot class with Jeffrey. I highly recommend it because people don't understand that when you have two people teaching it, you get both of two worlds, the best of two worlds, or however the saying goes.
Mm-hmm.
Because as I've also told you before, I was taking another class simultaneously, and um, and it was totally different. It was very structured versus yours and Jeffrey's, who is very interactive, and um, you absorb and you learn, different ways of reading and different interpretations, and that just helps you gain more knowledge on just the one card because there isn't just, say a positive and a negative, but upside down or reverse. there's just so much more, the nuances. And I think both you and Jeffrey had nuances of your own for each and every
Oh,
card.
yeah, we have
Yeah.
our own.
Yeah, for sure. And but it was lovely. And the fact that we all could interact, I appreciate that as well. But going back to Chert, I find it interesting because you just mentioned shape shifting. And to me, that's apropos because I am a transference healing practitioner and teacher. And transference healing basically is a shape-shifting modality, if you will, because transferring itself means transferring from one state of being to another.
Hmm.
That's what we do through our healing practice. Although I don't like to call myself a healer, I just call myself a vessel and a conduit for Source because I don't do the healing. Source does everything. So it just, I think it's so apropos that you just mentioned that shape shifting. What a wonderful word. You know, the ability to shapeshift from one state of being to another, you know, and
Hmm.
hopefully to a better state of being.
Yes.
Do you
Well,
have somebody there with you?
I think, it ends up making this gorgeous little flower, and they carved this out. But wherever they carved, it's very smooth. And I was shocked when I found out its Mohs factor is a 7, like quartz, because feeling this, I would think it feels more like sand, but when you really rub on it, it's really
Yeah.
smooth. It's lovely.
It looks softer. Yeah.
It looks a lot softer.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, it probably because in part because it looks sort of buffy and white and stuff, but it can be brown, it can be green, it can be red. Any mineral that can fall down onto the base of the lake when it's being formed, or the ocean, can color what color it becomes. They happen to send us all a lovely white one. And for those of you who asked for it, um, I did summarize every mineral. It's not like their whole life history. It's not like a book on mineralogy. It's like 4 pages long. But I went through and we talked about, um, and I will have that available as a PDF along with an intro to the PDF about where the prayer for Mother Earth came from. It came from a very interesting book called Braiding Sweetgrass. And it's a lady who grew up in the tribes up in the Northeast where the prayer came from. And the whole thing's written up in there. And she talks in, she's talking, I've read the book, it's absolutely fascinating. She's talking about her tribe and how they do things. And she's also talking about how Sky Woman came down and educated the indigenous people to be able to survive on the planet, and how we are the co-creators of our planet. So and everybody says, oh, good. So you're telling me about something else and I can't write it down that fast. I'm going to have an extra show on the 25th with a friend of mine named Sherilyn, and we're going to summarize all the stones. We're going to look at all of them, go through it quickly, lay it all out, and it will have that description of that book on there. I'm also going to make that book, that information available as a PDF that you can order from me. And when I say order, I mean it's going to be by email, which doesn't cost me anything except all my computer stuff, but it doesn't virtually doesn't cost me anything. And a lot of people said, well, I missed this day, or I'm not sure I got the truth about that stone or whatever. It'll make it a little bit easier for you to go back through. And Alex has a practice. I'm going to put an email that you can reach her through if she said something that triggered you off. Not if it's a negative thing. If it's a negative thing, forget her email. If it's a positive thing, get a hold of Alex and we'll be glad to help you. Wait, you can come through.
Yeah, no, in fact, I was going to ask you if you had somebody there. I think I did earlier because I was
Yes,
hearing you.
yes, I do have 2 other people in the house with me.
Sorry.
And we're going to close it now, Alex, because apparently I'm summoned to be a mother in the middle of the holiday season. And I cannot tell you guys how happy when Alex showed up today. I said, oh, goody, goody, you're here. And she's like, what did I do? And
I showed up.
this has been 24 days of getting on and showing it at 11/11 from 1 to 24 in December. But it also meant 24 days of taping and getting it together. And I'm really excited. I know I bitch about it, but that's just because of who I am. I'm really glad that people like Alex had the time, and Alex was the Chert of the world. And we're really happy to have all of you come along on this journey. Do not anticipate another journey like this. I thought 9 candles went on forever. I'm quickly learning it was a short trip from here to there. But we're going into an interesting year, 2025. Come over to my channel and visit Nancy Jean's Garden and see what else we got going on. We have classes. I'm doing 12-month readings right now, December and January, for people to find out what 2025 is. I thought after the election, that was going to be like the worst selling item I'd ever made, but it's working out okay. I do regular readings. I do past life readings. I do teach tarot. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Somebody said, what are you going to do with all those stones? And I'm like looking at them like, it's not like I need another stone in my house. So that may pop up and end up being a deal. But do you have anything you want to say in closing, Alex?
No, I just wanted to finish that with my Transference Healing Animal Magic cards. Today we pulled Unicorn, and it was just the perfect card for Nancy Jean.
Perfect card for today.
And her little fairies and her little elemental world. So it fits just beautifully. And thank you so much, Nancy Jean. This was really a lot of fun. Really enjoyed conversing with you.
Well, I'm glad everyone came. I'm really glad you came, Alex. And I will see y'all later.
I'll
Bye.
talk to you soon. Merry
See you
Christmas,
tomorrow.
happy holidays.
Tomorrow
Blessings.
we'll be on, Sherilyn and I. Bye.
Bye.